Namaskar, welcome to Whitetail. Today we will explore how the anecdotal logical fallacy often gets entangled in religious practices.
Stories hold immense power in shaping beliefs and traditions within religions. They inspire faith, weave moral lessons, and connect generations across time. However, the transformative potential of these narratives can sometimes lead to a pitfall, using personal or religious anecdotes as concrete proof of universal truths. This is where the anecdotal logical fallacy emerges, a critical concept that we will delve into today. The anecdotal logical fallacy arises when a single personal story or isolated example is employed to validate a broader claim. It essentially simplifies the complexities of reality, substituting anecdote for evidence. For instance, consider the argument that smoking isn't harmful simply because a relative lived long despite the habit, or the claim that climate change is a myth because last winter defied expectations with an unusually cold spell. These assertions disregard substantial evidence and showcase how personal experiences can mislead our understanding of broader truths. Within religious contexts, anecdotes abound, serving as affirmations of belief. Miracle stories or testimonies of divine intervention resonate deeply with followers. They serve as powerful faith tools, energizing convictions and uniting communities. Yet, when these narratives are presented as definitive evidence of universal truths, we find ourselves straying into the realm of the anecdotal fallacy. Consider examples where individuals claim that because they prayed for a job and succeeded, prayer must guarantee success for everyone. Or the assertion that because a saint escaped peril centuries ago, all who pray will inherently be safe. These personal stories create a false sense of certainty, blurring the lines between individual experience and collective reality. As we explore this phenomenon further, it becomes vital to differentiate between personal experiences and universal claims. While anecdotes can enrich our understanding, they should not serve as definitive proof of a broader truth. Recognizing the anecdotal fallacy is crucial, especially in a world where narratives can easily shape perceptions and beliefs. By fostering critical thinking, we can appreciate personal stories for their emotional and spiritual value without mistakenly elevating them to definitive truths. In this way, we can honor the stories that connect us while also grounding our beliefs in solid evidence. In the realm of belief and understanding, a discerning analysis reveals a common pitfall: the flawed reasoning that can stem from relying solely on personal narratives. These stories, though powerful and evocative, represent only fragments of the vast tapestry of human experience. Each individual account, while laden with emotion, is inevitably confined by the uniqueness of its circumstances, rendering it a potential misguidance rather than a universal truth. Such narratives can evoke deep feelings, yet the weight of their emotional impact may overshadow rational evaluation, leading us astray from broader realities. The allure of emotional tales resonates deeply within us, transforming abstract concepts into relatable human experiences. They capture our hearts and linger in our minds, influencing our perceptions and choices. However, in a world driven by quantifiable truths, generalizations drawn from isolated experiences often eclipse critical evidence. For instance, robust statistical research encompassing diverse outcomes provides context and insight that mere anecdotes cannot. Embracing a wider lens allows us to build a well-rounded understanding, especially when evaluating the validity of any claim. This is where the interplay between emotion and logic becomes paramount. Yet, we must acknowledge that stories, while not empirical proof, hold undeniable value. They serve as vessels of inspiration, moral lessons, and community bonds. Religious tales, in particular, illustrate this significance. They provide solace and guidance in times of distress. The challenge emerges when these illustrative narratives are misinterpreted as rigid certainties rather than inspirational guides. This confusion often arises when we impose scientific scrutiny on narratives designed to inspire, blurring the lines between belief and tangible evidence. This distinction becomes crucial as we journey through the complexities of life. Navigating this multifaceted landscape necessitates an understanding of the delicate balance between faith and reason. When encountering a story, whether poignant or sacred, we should allow it to inspire and teach, but not to overshadow the necessity for evidence. Anecdotes can vividly illuminate perspectives, yet they cannot definitively substantiate claims. An enlightened outlook recognizes the dynamic relationship between stories and reason, promoting critical thinking while respecting the emotional and moral implications inherent in both. Ultimately, engaging authentically with both feelings and facts fosters a more sophisticated worldview, empowering us toward a harmonious interplay of inquiry and reform. As we navigate our paths, it is essential that every decision we make is rooted in a scientific temperament, ensuring that we prioritize the benefit of humanity above all.